Zac Efron is ready to bring the laughs with John Cena in their new comedy Ricky Stanicky.
Epic night, am I right, guys?
It's much-needed laughter after Zac went full-on dramatic to play a real-life wrestler in his last movie, The Iron Claw.
Ever since I was a child, people said my family was cursed.
It's really fun to push yourself into those things. Like initially, when Sean Durkin came in for that role, I was terrified, and I just committed to it, and it paid off. So I think it's just a reminder to trust the process and stay hungry. There's art to be made out here, and people are still hungry for it. So I'm really proud of the film. It was very nice to come back and do a comedy immediately right after. I needed it, man.
A comedy with the wrestling guy.
Yes, exactly.
The irony.
He was the first person I talked to about the Iron Claw, like, at all. I came right from that set to Australia to start filming, and it was almost like the experience was erased until John brought it up to me.
Oh my goodness, he did fantastic. I think I can speak for everyone that has like-minded reviews. You said he's been getting a lot of great reviews, and that's honest from one person who's been on the canvas and has been through a hell of a lot of matches. It was a fantastic performance. You encapsulated a moment in time that completely defined the wrestling scene in Dallas, Texas. It was just extremely well done.
Your seal of approval is everything, man. Thank you.
Now both Zac and John are putting their stamp on this movie.
The best friend we never had.
In Ricky Stanicky, 3 childhood buddies use an imaginary friend as their handy alibi for their childish behavior.
All we did was tell one lie.
Hundreds and hundreds of times over many, many years.
But when the wives and girlfriends get suspicious and demand to finally meet him, the guilty trio decide to hire a washed-out actor, played by John, to bring Ricky to life.
What if we hire an actor to play Stanicky?
I think in short, it's a story that everybody can relate to.
Yeah.
And that's what makes those moments memorable and sticky up here, and that's what makes movies quotable. Stories we can understand, stories we can relate to, and a movie that has you laughing your ass off with a bunch of heart in it.
And the guys could not stop laughing when the cameras stopped rolling.
A lot of the actors on this film, we've got several comedians, they would stay in the character so well that off camera was where most of the breaking would happen.
Yeah.
Like first day of filming, right out of the gate, John had, it's one of the earlier scenes in the film where he's kind of introduced, and he had a string of impressions. It must have been a 10, 12-page scene, I think. And you just went off. And we were not helpful off camera. We were just like trying not to laugh and biting our hands. And we knew from that point forward we were on something really special.
People just going for it in their character and not trying to be funny. And that's usually what breaks me, is when something is just so genuine and so ridiculous at the same time.
Thanks for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So horny to be here.
Ricky Stanicky premieres Thursday on Prime Video.
And we're done.
Stanicky, you are unbelievable.